Order filled.
Hi, so I'm taking this trade. Let me just make sure this is exactly 1-to-1. Okay, so 13 ticks. Alright, great. So, basically, here's what I'm thinking. So, overall we're down, and we broke out of the overnight lows, and then we had a breakout pullback off the overnight lows. Now, we still can't expect it to fade, and we can expect the breakout to fail, but we had a couple attempts to fade, and then after the downtrend played out with a break in 2 legs to a new low, um, we attempted to fade, and the breakout attempted to fail, basically. And then we rushed back below the EMA with a lower high, so that's kind of why I'm thinking going short, because we couldn't quite fade this range, so that's what I'm thinking here. It's basically like a reversal pattern failing, because, yeah, you have a first entry short, second entry short, expect it to fail, but yeah, we're turning. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so I hope you all enjoyed that live trade. That was my third day. I mean, my third trade of the day. And it was for also 343.25 points. So, yeah, was it? Let me double check. I got in a couple ticks early. Yeah, so 13 ticks. Alright, so here's what I saw today. Um, Now my overnight highs, I actually put them here, even though this was technically in the last trading session, um, and the overnight lows here. But I really thought that it was accurate, and then when it reacted off of it here, I thought that it looked pretty good. And so then here I drew an uptrend. We have a break, new high. Up here I'm looking for a short. I was kind of worried to take that because I was worried that it might be in this channel if it goes off right there. So I didn't really want to risk counter-trend trading there. Um, but yeah, so we have a two-legged correction. It's very choppy. Definitely no way you can enter on that. Bounce off the EMA. That fails. We have this leg down. Break, new low. We reverse. So now we have these two legs up, which it's really this uptrend break and then two legs to a new high, and then it reverses. And then here you get a close out of this trend, and then you get an entry to go down. So I didn't take that because kind of like over here, I was worried that this trend might still be in play because it does cut through it there, but so sometimes I get worried whenever I have to make cuts in the channel like that. But either way, so we have this new high, we push down, we have a break, expecting a new low. This trade was tempting, but yeah, so look, it's a first entry short, second entry short, off the EMA, downtrend expecting a new low, right after fading the overnight high, right here. Um, so it doesn't look that bad, but again, I was worried about the uptrend in play, and I probably shouldn't have been worried too much because it didn't even reach, it only reached the other side of the trend one time, so it couldn't even reach it a second time, and then it probably closed out if it's off of it like that. But if it's off of it like that, then I would be kind of worried about entering. But I'm pretty sure it was probably like that, so I probably should have entered on that. Um, it's really not a bad looking trade. So then here is my first trade of the day. So we move back up to the overnight high. We have this uptrend break, new high. So the uptrend is played out at the overnight high. And then also, since it was reacting, but it wasn't like bouncing straight off of it, this kind of helped confirm when I got this, and it also helped me really want to take this trade because I felt like my level was being confirmed. So the uptrend played out with a break and a new high at the overnight high, and then 1-to-1, I had to go through the EMA a little bit, but it's fine because we're in a range, so and it wasn't immediately just holding to the upside, so I thought that it was alright to take. We make a couple legs down, we reverse back up, we hold with this higher low, and then at this point we're just very choppy. It's almost we're in a mini range. The EMA is flat. We break out of the overnight high again. We don't get a setup, but then we get a first entry long, second entry long failure. And so this was almost a setup. So it's a failed second entry long, rushing below the EMA after coming off the highs of the day. If this bar had closed all the way up here, then I would have taken that. But I didn't really want to take the engulfing bar because sometimes it can close back further up. So I was kind of worried about. I don't really like taking engulfing bars. I mentioned in an earlier video that I'm trying to get over my fear of engulfing bars, but sometimes I just like to avoid them a lot. But either way, we go into this downtrend. We have these highs, lows. We're in this downtrend. We have a break, first attempt lower, second attempt lower. Oh yeah, and on the way down, I didn't really see any trades. You don't get back to the EMA, and then when you do get back here, second entry, that's way too big to enter on. And then overshoot leads to a break. You get a break, you're above the EMA, a couple attempts down, you finally make a new low, then you have a second leg down. So here, what I was thinking was, okay, so this downtrend is still expecting a new low. This short-term uptrend played out with a break and a new high, and then we break out, pull back off the overnight low. We rush through the EMA, we get a lower high. I think it looks pretty good. There was enough room, if I draw this, there was enough room all the way down before the low of the day, which is kind of what I wanted. And so I was thinking, okay, well, it looks like a really nice trade, and there's enough room to the overnight low, so I thought I would take it. It's funny, all of my trades were exactly 3.25 points today. So anyway, we rush down, we make the new low for the downtrend here. We have a correction, it closes above, but then it quickly closes back below, and then we get another leg down. There's really nothing to enter here. So right here, so basically you do have a second, or the uptrend plays out with a break and a new high, so that is kind of like a second entry. But it's above the EMA, it's getting kind of choppy. It's, you don't know if it might reverse at that point, so I would just avoid that. Oh, sorry, give me one sec. My headset is dying. It's low battery, and whenever it's low battery, it makes this really annoying sound, so I just gotta plug it in. Okay, let me make sure the audio is still working. Yep, okay. Alright, so then we got to here, and then y'all saw me take this. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. Here, we attempted to fade, but then we rushed back below and got a lower high, so I thought that it was good to take there. It was kind of starting to get a little bit stacked, but it wasn't too bad. And then plus how we ticked higher, I think we closed way down. I really liked that. And so, yeah, that's what I was thinking today. So yeah, well, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all learned something. Um, yeah, and I'll see you in the next video.